IMDb? Familiar with that? Have you ever heard of a hamburger? Latest craze. About the ocean. Get to the ocean much? The sea is one behind us. And today I figured that out. Yesterday at the 18 plus panel, I couldn't figure out what direction it was. Apparently it's one direction. Anyway, we're looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! Why? Because it's there. What's happening? What's your name? I forget. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You guys know? Yeah. Take this off. It was a good idea when I put it on in the hotel room. Hold on. Thank you. First time it's ever been shown in public. God, nature, my mother would be proud. Yeah, so, you know, tell on you, throw it out there at me, and I'll just spit it back. Yes. How many times have I had to record the line, got it memorized while I was working on Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, 367 in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't remember how many, but a lot. And usually when I go to conventions, people ask me to say it all the time, over and over and over, and I'll do it. Like a wind-up monkey. But yesterday, only one young lady asked me. She said, "Did you say that?" Sure. Got it memorized. Okay. Just seriously? Yeah. I usually go to conventions all day, every day. Just for whatever reason. They ask me to write it out. Somebody wanted to use it. Just. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why that's his hook, so they just axe his hook. You're a beautiful crowd. You gotta know right. Let's go get some sea salt ice cream. The ocean is just. So ocean salt ice cream. No, the sea. Take 2. Let's get some sea salt ice cream. The sea is just too. You can see it. Yes, that's Axel. Okay, any other questions? Sorry? Or do you think it is over there? Or do you think, what do you have to say to yourself? Huh? Can't be bothered? Well, it's just sealed. Oh, big girl. It's funny because last night at the party, I would say, I saw this windy staircase she was going up. I said, "What's up there?" It's cool. It's cool to be down there. I said, "You know, Cohen would go there." You know who Cohen is. Yeah? It's a cozy little wine. She's like a plushie, you know, and stuff like that. It took me and another brother a few seasons before we recognized it was actually a lion and not a bear. So I thought it was a teddy bear. And, hey, Reed. How are you?
Hi.
Good, you made it. No chairs? At least people are standing. Yeah, me too. I have the same dress. But thank you. You've seen it. On me. You saw the pictures. Oh, they've leaked. TMZ. So yeah, Cone. I didn't know when I took on the role that was the typecasting. Angry pervert. Not getting his needs met. Good guy. always going to take on the bad guys against the stuff I kicked out of them. But lots of fun. We'll see the word here. Richie, how would you? I just want to climb on. Get excited. I want to. Oh, I deserve that. So now that you know. Yes, sir. Is there anyone under 18? Okay. As soon as I'm obvious. But the truth is I just auditioned for it, and I didn't know the number of cities at the time. I know the number 2, so there obviously was a 1. And but it was all we knew I had heard of it. And there was a director who still is a director. And she directed me in the Adventures of Johnny Quest. Come on, Dad, we gotta go find Bandit. He's always out. And so I came in and she said, you know, Johnny, earnest hero, but you know, not as young. And so I kind of went with it. She redirected me, went back and forth. My first thing was, so tell me about this break. She was, oh no, it's live. I don't know. As far as grammar goes, it's like gravy today. It's Japanese. How come everything else is in Japanese? So we did it, and I didn't think anything of it. And I was like, there's so many auditions, 5 days a week. And then I got a call and said, hey, this guy, stacks again. That's the one of those twice the size. And we just the nights came out. And then there were a lot of people who were really thrilled, and there were a lot of other people who were not so thrilled. So what do you think about what? All I've heard is there's a lot of people for him, a lot of people against him. And somebody posted on my page. That's the only quote of Quinton Flynn. Oh, a lot of people against him, a lot of people for him. Wake up. Pretty much my shit. I think that answers the question. And then some. Alright, who's next? Alright. Look at this. Long this goes to a little table down. Anyone else? Come on up. So we're gonna make this like a game show. Come on down. Shut this man. My question is you are so intuitive. I don't know. It's almost like you wrote the script. I think I would like when it got confusing, like because I was well, yeah, only in the sense that it was Axel. Walking in, I came in and said he's a bit, make him a bit younger sounding, just a bit. So Axel. And it was later that it was Axel. Yeah, so it was just confusing as it was for you. It was fun. I was just glad to be back. But definitely. Like a little 5 buck just got to do. What do I say? I'm so flattered! Thank you. It's interactive, I love it. All of a sudden I don't feel so all alone. I don't feel like a monkey in a cage as much. Yes. That's a good question. Well, I guess I would give you the same advice that I was given many years ago. I know that. And he had said to me, I've been acting, I'd done stage when I was a kid, and just did impressions. I just kind of did whatever you would do if you want to do the arts. Before that, I used to draw endlessly. And he just said to me, there you are with my dress again. Anyway, he said to me, whatever it is you want to do, go for it. And I said, well, I'm out at this time I was at university. I studied radio, television, film, and theater. I didn't go to a performing arts college, which a lot of people do. I really didn't know about it. I didn't know too much about it. And, I'm sorry, am I interrupting your conversation? Well, let me help you. What's the last question? Yeah, anyway, sorry, it's not that interesting. So the thing is, I don't mean to demean it, but really, it's on and on. And he just said to me, he said, you know, if this is what you want to do, you need to go where it is and pursue it. So it was Los Angeles I was going to at the time. New York and LA were the major markets in America. Chicago was a secondary market at the time. We didn't know anything about Dallas and Funimation back then. I don't know how much it was going on in the anime world, but it wasn't as popular. And he said, go, have enough money to exist for a year while you pursue your dream, take some acting courses, pursue an agent, see how it feels to really be there, to really live there, and know whether or not you want to continue doing it. Or you don't have the money to subsist, get a job. So that's it. I don't have any other magic or rules of wisdom for me, you piece of man. He said, no, that's it. He said, you're a manager? I'm a manager, so I was in an area, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. And my manager was quite nice, but she really didn't have a sense of what was going on in the business. It's kind of like, well, how do you get this under there? You gotta go there. But what do I have to do to get there? Well, for you have to get on a couple of planes. But how do I get on a plane? Well, you gotta save the money. Well, where do I stay when I get there? You're gonna have to go down. Do you know anybody in Sunnycon? I know a couple of people. You should call them. Do they do what you like to do? Yeah. Ask them. So that's what I did. I got out to Los Angeles. I drove with my cousin across country. At the time, he wanted to become a rock star. Then he ended up becoming what do we call it? Magnate. Oh, you know. Good for him. And we just went out there and did it. That was it. I got a job. I worked at a video store. And we lived in a small apartment in Hollywood. And I took classes in the theater. And I took improv classes. And I got a band. And I had already taken some voiceover classes in Cleveland. So I took some more in Los Angeles. So specifically, if you're talking about this voice acting or acting. Oh, on camera acting or stage? Stage. Well, they always say ABA, always be acting. So get as much training as possible, look for opportunities, ask around, and just, whatever's next, feels right, do it. And instinctively, what's right or not. How many of you are at the 18th yesterday? Show of hands. Okay, right, the rest of you weren't. I told the story. There's a casting director who had me interview with it's easy to tell anyone, right? Hey man, what's going on? Oh, it smells so good. Now you're not. Came in and put a broom between my legs. Now, not up like and J. Michael Taylor, God bless him, said it about mine. But he did. Just put it between my legs, kind of like, imagine this. So I'm there on the microphone, and he said, anytime I raise it up, get higher. So anyway, that's not good direction. And anyone suggests you do anything that unusual, check with someone else. Say no. That's the only bad direction experience I've had. All my years back. I started as a kid, I'd say over 20 years of comedy shows. But I've just always taken the next right step. What do I do next? Where? What do you want to do? Improv. What did that do? Okay, great. What else? I want to do drama. Go there. Okay, great. Somebody's doing a movie. What is it? Student film. An audition? Yes. What do I need? Headshot. Got it. So there really is no magic fix. You just gotta do the next right step. And you can do it from anywhere, especially these days with the internet. And in the old days, which isn't that long ago, all they wanted were black and white headshots. Seems weird, right? That's what they wanted. Everybody was saying, I gotta get color. Not color. They want black and white. Why? So you can see what I don't look like in person? Made no sense. So that's the industry standard. Everybody goes up in black and white photo. They get upset. Otherwise, today is considered art. Yes, hi. How are you, honey? Thank you for the cookies. You served me well. Delicious cookies. Another question. Yes, you. Never did it. No, I won't dismiss you like that. I've heard that before. It's kind of a common thing. They say that Axel maybe needs nobody. You heard that? You know that expression, yeah? So, and they have this theory because the two Japanese actors, the same Japanese actor plays Reno and Axel, the same American actor plays Reno and Axel. They both have red hair. They both look alike. It's conspiracy theory. I don't know where it began. But then I also play a character named Marcus Damon from Digimon Data Squad. Guess what? Red hair. He's a ginger. I don't know. So whatever you make of it, you will. I think the more you read into it, the crazier things you think of, more opportunities it is for you to discuss it. Be a man of history. I really didn't answer the question. No, because it's as mysterious to me as it is to you. It's almost like, having a twin. Are they twins? Are they related? Are they the same person in different stories? I don't think so. Just add a two to them. They're not really the same. Right? Different vibe. Definitely different wardrobe. See you fellas, or see you fella, and last. Have a good one. Pay no attention. Keep walking. I don't like your hat. It's a joke. Hey, see you, buddy. Yeah, he's horny. She's not flattered. Alright. Hakuna Matata. Just had to get that out. Very nice. Yes. Hold on. You want everybody to hear? nervous about it. It depends, really. Usually it's been whatever role I would say anytime my acting career I had to do something new in a different style of acting, or something I haven't done in a long, long time. I'm very comfortable on stage and I do this a lot. I'm happy to talk to anyone and everyone. But I had to do an on-camera bit in a supporting role in a movie just recently. I had to do very little on-camera work. Usually when I do, it's comedy based, sometimes it's my own writing, and I have plenty of time to play. In this case, it was the most difficult point at all, which is I had to come in just for a few lines in a scene with a director who didn't say much at all. So I got a new wardrobe when I showed up, no time to rehearse, and I had to go, get my mark, go, do the thing. Just for some reason, the simplest of lines baffled me. All of a sudden, I was frozen. I didn't know what to do. And that was just months ago. And I remember reading it going, well, this is nothing. It's a few lines. But in the moment, I was so tense. It's not very professional to do this. I'm going to swear. So if you're offended easily, just know this is out of context from a real life story. So let's pretend this is a documentary, okay? But nobody's going to believe me. Maybe I will myself. But I'm not going to deliver the line. Just something as easy as, hey Kevin, someone stole the car from my lot last night. It came out like this. Hey Kevin, somebody stole the lot from me. Not really professional, but a real, emotion in the situation because I was so worked up and I wanted to do it so well. I was so nervous and so nervous. Does anybody relate to that? Yeah. There you go. So, who's next? You. So it's humorous, it's tough, sensitive, it's smart. It's been great here. You? Fair enough. Well, let's start a petition, shall we? Thank you. There you go. Alright, anybody else have any questions? Start coming up. Start getting in line. Queue up. Come on. Yeah, come on up. Alright, come on, dude. First to the next. Let's make it easy. Come on, yeah. You know what the sombrero and serape, whatever you call it. That's normal for me. But the disguise was cool. That was kind of chill. Yeah, it's like, look at me, like right in. You don't? Yes, I do. I'm an idiot, so that was it. They did that for a joke, just for people like you to mock what you're doing right now. There you go. It was funny, right? And also it was cool. Wolfie. Yeah, really name. We got to stretch on this one. What's the wolf's name? Wolfie. Motley Crue. Girls, girls, girls. Give it up for Motley Crue. All right. You're good. Next question. How many times do people ask me? I am your main transport. What's your favorite line? That's what I thought. Next question. Perfect. Give it up to him. Yes. Hello, how are you? Actually, we get the script. We haven't had time to read it. We haven't had time to prepare it. So it kind of comes up with fun. We like the script. Okay, let's see. Tattooed arm. Dragon, orange, white, top with black cape. Okay, ready? Yes. Look out! Kind of like that. You're welcome. Thank you. So yeah, we have to kind of do it on the fly. I mean, we will do a run through, just like you would play. It's like we'll be recording like an page and a half. And then we go from there. Come on, bud. How are you? What's your name again? You just say your name again. It's Tom. That's right, Tom. Robert. Yeah, looks better with hair, doesn't he? Our handsome man. Let's go! But, like I said before, ABA always be acting. The best way to follow the jokes and understand is to either write more or to stand up more. Here, we're going to do both. I always say the best thing is always, take some classes. Definitely into an improv group, get some teaching under your belt, same with stand-up. And it's great, if somebody has like in Los Angeles, there's a woman named Judy Garland. She wrote a comedy Bible. There is one, but she claims it is, so I read it, I took a class, and it was a great jumping off. Because I gave me tools, I needed to do what I wanted to do. Improv, same thing, it's improv groups, knowing what improv groups over time, and taught me the tools, and I see the more on the stage, showcase, and shows, that's it. So simply, I look it up, again with the net, all you have to do is Google it, improv comedy troupe, stand-up comedy classes, take them, go for it, that's your drink, go for it. Yeah, you gotta go. Alright. Hi. It's actually a statement. What's his name? He jacked it over for Tony? How old is Tony? Is he a big guy? Is he massive? So he's a fan. Am I looking at him right now? Well, yeah, sure. This is what he sees. He's going to see me seeing him. So I am looking at him. That's what acting is all about, people. Tell me. I'm a minion. Get in line. Let her rip. Stop it. What's your name? You should see your eyes. Take a look. Show the crowd your eyes. She is Satan's spawn, ladies and gentlemen. Stay away. I have a feeling if you touch her, you're going to melt. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice?
It's kind of two questions, all based on parts. Each game, do you ever get really confused with what like yourself? I really know what's happening. see more of Amazon in future games.
Yes. Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah? I don't know what else to say. Oh, what are you dressed as?
Money.
Give it up. Look, give it up, huh? It's a great costume. And you're back? What's your name? In hindsight. Yeah. So I did get to play some Fighter Day, but I did want to play the series. That's all. But in hindsight, I'll tell you a big story. Imagine this. We have to audition all the time, so we get all kinds of color signs. And there's usually a picture of the character. So there's a picture of this character, and it's a sponge with arms, legs, mouth, eyes, shorts, big feet. And you know where I'm going with this. And there's also another one with a picture of a starfish. Looks like a dope starfish. So trust me, I've seen the best copy, and I've seen the worst. And this looks like the worst. So look at it. SpongeBob SquarePants? Who came up with this? This is not only obvious, it's stupid. Who really cares about a sponge? A talking sponge? This is garbage. Are you serious? This pal's a starfish. He's fat. He's pink. This looks dumb. Alright, I'll do it. Next thing you know, it comes out. My actor friends and I are going to play this. It's going to last maybe 6 episodes. 20 years later. My friend Tom Kenny's lining his pockets, you know. I'm putting my kids through school. Yes, you are, and then some. So that would be it. I would say, in hindsight, SpongeBob. What? What's your name?
Sam. Got it memorized?
I do. Do you?
No.
Excellent. Give it up for Sam. Oh, you have another question?
So since we're in the UK, and the fact that there's not that much like voice agents, where would you think I could get?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I obviously London, right? Now, are there other major cities outside of London in England that might consider have theater going on or other training for acting? Possibly university hours, yeah. That's what I would suggest. Yes, no, show of hands, yes. Does anybody have any where? Manchester. Yeah, that's not too far. That's what, 3 hours away? Maybe 2.5 hours? About 2.5, 3 hours. There you go. Manchester. What are you looking to do? Acting? Yeah. So look up Manchester. Look voice acting workshops, voice acting classes. Start Google search. Put in your area code, and it should show you what it is to go for. Yeah. Thank you, Sam. And for Sam. If you guys have any questions, feel free to get in line. And if what you're starting to get upset, or if people on the line, it seems like I'm only paying attention to them and ignoring you. Believe me, I'm not ignoring you. I'm feeling your aura right now. It feels amazing. Stop looking at my ass. What are you doing between those? Yeah, well, from 2 to 4, right? And 4 to 5 is similar. Not too much. So, if any of you don't know, there's a character I play called Biden. It's a Metal Gear series. And Metal Gear, when it came out, Biden was this character I talked about earlier. He was kind of a young, earnest hero.
They call him Jack the Ripper. And so I just went for it as I do with all kinds of acting. You tell me what to do, I'll do it. I stand on my own and spit things if you want to. And so I looked at the copy and just gave it to him. You know, in a darker sort more, you know, deeper, all right, Rick. So that was it, you know. And they kind of explained to me that this one was a world-weary, war-torn psycho ninja. Who doesn't know how to play that? I can play that. 2 hands tied behind my back. A nickel on a bottle of Jack Daniels in my mouth. And a lollipop up my ass. Let's do it. So there you go. Cheers. Next. Today? Ryan, everybody. Being myself. It's a truth. So yeah. Every other role is pretty simple because they can do anything what to do. You know, like if they said, for example, look at Ryan. Come on stage next to me. Alright. Now they said, and this happens with on-camera auditions, maybe a lot of voiceover as well, but if they were looking for a man, you know, this kind of rustic, you know, like a beard, you know, loud, jeans, done. Kind of he's a good-looking guy. He's got a good grit, kind of tough, soft-spoken. Just to say,
hello everyone, it's great to see you.
just so you know, I gave him that line, so don't be offended by it. Be offended by it. But that was a natural delivery, and I think it goes well with the character, don't you? He just looks the part. He sounded the part because he was being who he is, and he just went with it in the moment. He didn't have to think about it. And just that natural delivery, when I heard it, I bought it. You know, much like you know, when you do a RZA line, much like Ryan just did, he doesn't say it, he doesn't yell it. He owns it. He says it just the same as you would say your name. That's what he just did. And that's what happens about it. Because I grew up doing impressions as a kid, always doing other people. And it came down to having to be me. That was the most important part of it. So you already have the beginning. That's right. Yeah. What's up, pal? Let me...
I have a friend who's here. He's a massive friend of the
Are you sure it's not an imaginary friend that is here?
I don't know if I don't know what to do or what's not do.
None of us are here, you're alone, and you're naked. Go.
Oh, not again.
Wait, slow. Your picture's on the wall at the post office, and the police are after you.
Not the first time.
We all know that.
Oh, snap. I didn't know everyone was watching. Yeah, I've got a friend who, yeah, he's been asking about the BFI. What can I do? I want to ask you that with ask him to sing in like the voice of his line to be. What did I play?
Don't know. I know what to hear, but I don't know. It doesn't help me. I don't know it. Holy Diver, been up too long. Midnight Sea. Like, why? I'm not going to get the melody. Holy, doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to pretend he's toned down. Oh, you sounded fine. Holy Diver, you've been out too long. Midnight Sea. No, I asked Jack the Ripper. Okay, alright. I'll pretend he's... Okay, yeah. Let's just say he's having a moment. It's an internalized moment. Richard's calling himself the Holy Diver. He's been out too long. Midnight Sea. Alright, we do have. Don't think about it. Just I'll give you 3 in a row. This is how we do an acting roll. They're like, quick, give me ABC. Give me ABC. 1, 2, 3. Holy Diver, you've been out too long in the Midnight Sea. Holy diver. Let's see. Holy diver, you've been out too long in the midnight sea. You've been out too long in the midnight sea. How's that? Now Theo's estate is going to come after me.
What we were saying about Sunday, maybe he is the whole diver. I know the parties don't know too well what it's only about the whole perception to how we see it. I mean, on the cover of the album is a devil counting the priest, it's what he said. How he knows that the priest counting the devil. It's the whole concept.
Yes.
It's the whole good and evil thing and how it conflicts and how do we know what's good and what's really good, what's bad and what's really good. Oh no, I love that. Yeah, no, that's really bad.
That's good. So yeah, right? He's got a point. And I never thought of that before. Because whenever I saw a Dio album cover, I was like, oh my god, it's Satan. Ah! Actually making me feel it. You're a massive Dio fan. What's your name again? Andrew, everybody. Give it up for Andrew. A man who could scare a country back into church. Right. What's your name, honey? Abby Normal? It's an old joke in the other Frankenstein movie, right? Good question. Anime is Japanese animation that we get in America, and we dub it into English. So they put it up on a TV screen, and I'll have the lines in front of me, and I'll be acting it out and trying to nail the emotion and the intention while making the words match the lip claps. In video games, usually original text. It's sometimes a bit old, like Quinton Flynn or sometimes with but they have a camera on these days, and they will match my lips with CGI lips, so I use and as far as value goes in my it's all big guy. I just think it's dub. I don't have to dub anybody. And then in anime, you are alone. And if you're TV monitor, and with animation or video games, sometimes you work alone, sometimes you get to work with another actor or actress. Animation. It's original, there's more.
And the location on?
Thank you, Abbey Road. Okay. What's your name, Mark? I know you're from Italy.
Like, as soon as I got back to Mexico.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Julia. She came all the way from Italy, Italia. How do you say thank you in Italian?
Grazie.
Grazie.
It's still really weird, like, not wearing this. So I'm not used to not having it over teeth.
To have what? I'm sorry.
How long are you guys going to change it?
Oh, like, there's a line I don't like.
I'm just going to give this 500 shit and go. Really? I've got to go get some back and do some stuff. We're leaving, like, company. Yeah.
Depends on the project and how comfortable I am with the director.
What are you going to do?
Sometimes, if I know the characters very well, I may ask them, or I may say the line unintentionally badly. And it comes out of my mouth very often. Let me see what your shirt says. I bet you thought this was a Dave Strider shirt. I don't know who Dave Strider is, but let's just say I am. I bet you thought this was a Dave Strider shirt. I bet you thought this was a Dave Strider shirt.
I'll play away from my fingers. It's not great.
I bet you thought this was a Dave Strider skirt, because actually he wears a kilt. Yeah, perfect, let's do that. So that would be a time when I say yes. Or that is more like, I bet you thought this was Dave Strider. I don't know. That's a bad, you need terrible examples. I need shitty copy in front of me to be able to do this correctly. To answer your question, sometimes I have input and sometimes I don't. If they give me an opportunity to force it to speak. Thinking is Italian. Yes. Your name? Well, I would say they do it the way I did it, which is I just listen to people and I just listen to people. What would you say is your best way to say do the experiences? So I would just listen and I would like mimic the best that I could. It's not perfect, but I do it, and just kind of listen to these cadence. That's what I did since I was a kid, and I would also watch other impressionists. I would do impressions of their impressionists. I listen to their tunes, I do impressions of their tunes. And that's the way I've always worked. There may be other ways in which you can learn it. You look it up online. That's what I do. It's just like, making fun. You want to make fun of other people, right? Come on, you know. But, it's just like the man. He did it. Mommy said blah, 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 blah. So I know it sounds terrible, but it's like making fun of people. It's like I have Knuckle Pete. I admire him. Uncle Pete talk like this. We talk slowly and he used to drink a lot. So I just get him to character as Uncle Pete and I think, well, go talk to that Sally and get playing with him. So I embody Uncle Pete. I don't just go, why didn't go to contact Sally and get me some whiskey? So that's the other part of it. Be the person, feel the person, listen to what they're saying, and do the person. For the characters you're watching on TV. Does that help? It's simple, right? Fucking anybody can do it. Thanks, man. Cheers, good to meet you. Hello, we meet again. That was nice to know. You know what about it. Don't you? If you know it, come up and sing it. What's your name? Ashley, give it up for her. I can hear me take too. I'm doing an impression of her song. I'm a big thing, you're a big thing, let's be a big thing too. I had some for breakfast. It's delicious. Stew. Look at this. Okay, now we're kind of level the playing field. What would you like me to do? Impression of who? Cone, everybody. Let me do an impression of Cone. I did that earlier, but I'll do it again. Lucia, where are you? Lucia! Lucia! Leave me alone! I can do anything. Anything better than you! Ow! I'm just a baby. Okay. What's next? Oh, thank you. See you, gang. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Make sure you get a nice, tasty beverage. Do come back. I'll be signing your way. Forward to it. What else, folks? This is your Q&A. You tell me. Yes. That's tough. I don't think that's not enough. I haven't seen this one. It's called Blood Plus. Blood Plus at the end of the car is the Phantom. So it turns into a vampire. The ladies love the very less tough. Says correct. Watch your back. Thank you. We have a lot of people who are bloodsuckers. Who's next? Yes? Pikachu? Pikachu! That's all I got. Mr. Milwaukee? Yeah, it's crazy. No. It's walking along the seaside. And I look like that's a mouse kid. Blood. Good. Stick. Got a different name for it. It's called this is your blood. It's got a flake. Yeah. It's got a lot of flakes in my life. I don't like it. It's stink. Rats. Okay. If I could have any soup. Invisibility. Because I could do anything, and go anywhere, and get away. Why not? Sounds about right. Show up to a concert, so loud. Not for me. You can't go backstage. So you say to them, but you can't see me. Okay. Yes. I don't know. This is the fans wave. What do you think? The mix? Right? I'm gonna say ramen. He's invisible. He's not a character that I have not enjoyed playing. The most unusual character from the anime series called Zatchbell. His name is Victor Lee. And he was a man in the shape of a giant bean. I swear to God, like this. And I don't know why he was in a V. He never explained it to me. I just had to accept the fact that he was a man in a wetsuit walking around saying, "I'm Victor Lee!" Now it got weird. He had a song. They translate everything into English, so God knows what they were thinking of. But there's a song about watermelons. And yes. Another car. Where's it going? Okay, register. There's a car that is walking in a disabled way. Okay, there's a car that is blocking a disabled way, and the license plate number is B-O-1-T-L-U. As a doll. Be the lucky winner. Please. We have a winner. Are you the winner? Oh, you don't trust me. Like you're snoring. See, you look fantastic. Give it up. Being of service is a great costume. Was I in the middle of an answer? Oh, was it? Oh, did that mix? No, it wasn't. Oh, wasn't it? Is that... Twerking. What do you call it? Victory. Yeah, victory. Okay. So they had watermelons. I don't know why. They cut them in the air, dancing around. There's a song. Touch my heart, very melon, yeah. I'll take it. Thank you. I'll take it. But that's what I had to do. There was no explanation. There you go. Pretty much like anything. It was one of them. Together. That's usually the best part. Yeah. But I'm happy to do anything because I'm here. So I don't want to go to jail. Yes. What's happened at work? It's an excellent question because I've worked a lot. I like working with Phil Lamar, who played Vamp in Metal Gear Solid 4. He also played Kevin, an IT guy in Rising Revengeance. I like working with Bishop Orbitz, who's the voice of David Sin, the Angry Beavers, Billy from Billy and Mandy. I worked working with Ray DeLisle, Jennifer Hale. Robbie Rist is a dear friend of mine, and happens to be our own animated series. Might be too young for you, I don't know. It's called Dr. Studies. He plays the Blue Dragon. He was also the voice of one of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the live-action movies that came out years ago. That they're supposed to be redoing now. I think Michael Bay is supposed to be redoing it. And Robbie has gone on record saying it's going to be garbage. And it's taken Michael Bay to task, which is kind of cool. Two other odd things about Robbie. He also was in an unusual movie that came out called Sharknado. He wrote 5 songs for the score. And also, years ago, there was a show in America called The Brady Bunch. That's a choir over here. Yeah. He was little cousin on the blonde-haired boy with the little round specs. So he was very popular at this time. Anyway, I enjoyed working with him. Jess Hartnell is great. And as far as some of the on-camera actors go, Mark Hamill, I enjoy working with Mark. Mark is a huge comic book fan, a huge comic book nerd. So usually when we get into the booth, you know, it's not really Luke Skywalker. It's, oh, wait, did you see Batman as our cartoon comic in 437 from 1972? It was amazing! There you go. That is the real Mark Hamill as opposed to the joke. So those are some of my favorites, but God knows there's a shit ton. More will come to me as I talk. Another question. Yes.
If you can meet any of your characters, who would you meet and why?
I would be Dr. Riddles from Zatch Bell. Dr. Riddles speaks like this because he's a know-it-all and he knows magic. He makes fun of people. It's great. It's the next best thing to being invisible. Producing things out of nowhere. You're really good. I want to get some other questions, but go ahead, Abby. Bomb?
The line that you're not supposed to say. Like, something supposed to say.
Ah, yes. I did that for an actor jumping up. And it was filthy. It came out of it. It was filthy. Not as filthy as J. Michael T. did for 18 months battle yesterday. he obviously had set up a number of bombs for other animals. I don't did it one time. I didn't. It happened in the moment. I was on the cell phone, and I cursed. Forgive me about that. I basically said, I think I just said, what was his character's name? I'm blanking. I just call him Tingu, because that sounds good to me. And he was kind of
Tingu! Get out the cell phone!
pretty good. My son. And then it came to him and he got it. So then he came back at me with another line, which the director told me the next day. So it goes. Yes. Statements. Yes, come on. Or yell it from there. Regulation? I'll give the answer. Never seen it. Austria? Austria. Yes, of course it's Austria. That's fine. I love Austria. See, I was begging you the whole time. You know what you're talking about. Don't get your knickers. The tourists. I love Austria. I never think about Austria. Alright, anybody here? Lots of comments, installations. Just like Austria. I don't want Well, I'll tell you, I learned this thing from Digital this one. That's what I do. That's what I play. I don't know the rest of the series. Who's your favorite? Anybody? Yes? Okay, a couple of you. Anyone else? See ya. Good to have you. Yeah? Be well. We'll see you later. Drive fast. Take chances. Thing is, I only act. I don't watch the stuff, so give me a name. Exactly. We only have time for 2 more questions. So, now I've been having a good time, and have you? I'm afraid to ask the next question. Is there anyone who hasn't been having a good time? You're very polite. Very polite. I think it's because you're English, and I think you're sincere and very sweet. As an American, I know you're good as shit. Alright, so it's down to 2 questions. 2 people who haven't asked. And you too. Come on, get one. A little bit. 3 of you. Get it. Your last, yes. Yeah. What's your name? So there's Rukia. I prefer you. You're actually not a preferred teddy bear buyer. You have to order email for $1,000. I know. Well, we'll have to mix it up later. Actually, you've got cone, so you can do whatever with the cone you want. See? It's already a match made in heaven. Look at that. Huh? Psychic hotline, everybody. And it comes full circle. What's your name? Sure. Just let me know. Alright. Ruka Sensei is a character from a show called Naruto. And he is the mentor to Naruto. Naruto's a little blonde-haired boy who's a ninja. And always in training and was young as a baby. And he gets older, gets a little more confident. So Haruka Sensei would say things to him like, Naruto, you got a fine job. What do you say you and I go get some mom? Well, once you screw it up, you say something like, Naruto? Naruto! Coming to the theater near you. Thank you so much. My name is Quinton Flynn. This has been a pleasure. I'm going to do this all day. I'll be hanging out and I'll be signing. So come say hello. And God bless you all. I love you. Bye.
Quinton Flynn, everybody. What if I could just say his name in a round cheer comes from the audience? Let's try that again. Quinton Flynn.
This is the closest to the old grip that I've been ever in my life.
Well, thank you very much.
Except that the old grip is good money on it. That's a different story.
Thank you very much. Next up on the stage here we have the skit competition.